such a
Press
thing.
the shit on.
You are now tuned into the Drop Spot Internet Radio.
Get that real shit.
#1 station for the drip and the drop.
Hey!
What's going on, man? It's your boy Charming Music with the Drop Spot Internet Radio and the Drop Spot Podcast. Make sure you follow us on all pages at Drop Spot Radio. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share on the YouTube. And that's it, right? Patreon coming soon.
TikTok
Everything else coming
soon.
soon. TikTok coming soon. Whole nine, you know what I mean? We getting the ball rolling, you know what I'm saying? I'm back with the gang. We still ain't got the name together. We gotta figure that out. We got to figure it out. We got to get you a superhero name. Yeah, we got to get you a superhero name.
Chat GBT.
Facts. I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, get it together.
It's going to come up with some crazy shit.
Nah, for real. But nah, man, I'm here with Harvey Lee, Jaded B, and JB. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing today, man? What's the word?
Good. You keep saying Jaded B. That might as well just be it.
I'm saying it for the moment because that's been what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna figure out a real one.
You've been saying that for weeks.
You can't switch it up.
You can't.
I can, but I'm gonna have to. It's not a name that. It's a name I gave her, not a name that she came up with. She got to come up with her own name. It's a difference.
Not necessarily.
It's necessarily.
I don't think that's how it works.
That is exactly how it works.
It's a lot of people that got nicknames that were given to them that they
Facts.
go by.
Yeah, but it's like if they got a nickname that was given to them that they go by, it's because they liked it.
Nigga, I ain't wake up and just start calling myself JB. That shit
Nigga,
just
that is your
happened.
name.
It's your initials.
But it just happened.
But that's your initials. Nobody's about to, bro. Nobody's
I
saying
mean-
your name. Pause. Bro, like, what are we talking? No.
Nigga, I am not Beyonce and Destiny Child. You did not have to pause that.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm not about to sit here and do that.
It's the fact you said Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wildin'.
You just said one or the other.
It's just Destiny's Child.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
But I
Beyonce
mean,
was in
even
a
they
lane
felt
of
like
her
it
own.
was. You know what I'm saying? I think they felt like it was both.
Yep. It was Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
She was Destiny.
Michael
and
Jackson and the Jackson
They were her
5.
children.
Facts. Exactly. Michael Jackson
Yellow
and the Jackson
Violin.
5.
And Gladys Knight and the Pips.
I'm not gonna let y'all disrespect Kelly.
But that was
like
their actual name.
So you ain't gonna mention Michelle. You just gonna
Lil
mention
John and the
Kelly.
Yin Yang Twins.
I mean, Kelly was what? Riff. Michelle was Riff Queen, whatever the fuck.
What is that?
I don't know what you. This is new information.
I don't know what that is.
Y'all just don't worry about it. Don't disrespect Destiny's Child like that.
Ain't nobody disrespect Destiny's Child. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You got Justin Timberlake and everybody else. You got Michael Jackson
Nah, see, but that's different.
and everybody else.
Nah, see, just it wasn't because they wasn't announced as Justin Timberlake and you know what I mean. So I won't give you that one. I won't give you that one.
Were they announced as Beyonce and Destiny's Child?
No.
Exactly.
Yet
just saying.
everyone referred to them as that.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Exactly.
I did.
Nobody know.
I guess.
I'll tell you why.
After the
She
fact,
was the
you
main character. Justin Timberlake was definitely the main character.
You have main singers that don't make it.
No, he wasn't.
Who was?
Who was?
What's the other dude's name with the brown hair?
Lance?
The bro, he was just
No, you tripping.
Justin Timberlake wasn't the main character, bro. He just had the better solo career.
He had the look and everything. He was definitely the main character.
He wasn't the one in the front of the posters.
I'm sure we can find a poster with him in the front.
I'm sure we can find a poster with him in the front, but a majority of the posters of that was NSYNC, wasn't it? Or am I tripping?
That nigga was
I don't
having
know
his
the
own
difference
posters
between-
when
Was
they
it
was a
NSYNC or
group.
Backstreet Boys? I don't know. They
I
all
don't know
white.
the difference.
It was in sync.
Okay.
But
If you said a song right now,
Just saying,
I wouldn't know.
They
which
came
one.
out at the same time.
That's
They
facts.
was doing the same type of music. They were produced by the same dude. So I didn't know.
If you were to sing one of the songs, I wouldn't be able to guess which one is which. So I'm on the same page as you.
Bye 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 is them, right? All right. Bye 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 is them.
I
Which
want
one is on
that
the
way.
Tide commercial or the Downy, whatever commercial that is?
And that was bye bye bye.
That's about
That's
right.
in sync. Okay.
Yeah, that was bye bye bye. But no, yeah. We're gonna change this podcast. Charming music and the drop spot. No, I'm playing.
Featuring
A man was arrested for training his dog to throw bricks at people ringing his doorbell.
Bro, and that ain't
Hey,
no little
that's
brick,
a-
bro.
that's a
cinder
full-fledged-
block.
That's a strong ass dog. That
He got
dude's
two of
jaws,
them.
That's a cinder block, bro.
his jaws are strong,
There was 2 dogs.
and he balanced. He up there
Ready,
perched.
wait.
He probably lay down until you hear you walking up, so you can't see him up
What
there
you
with
doing?
it.
What you
No,
doing?
for real.
It's like that video of the dude was trying to steal somebody mail. He was reaching through the little mailbox slit in the door. But walked out. He walked up and just had like a little mini baseball bat or something, and just whack him out. He was sitting there looking. Bro, that shit was so funny to me. Oh man. All right, I know we laughing, but we got to start this at some time.
All right,
We got to start this at some time. How we
Let's
want to start today? We said we starting sad. All right, let's start sad.
Start sad and end mad.
Facts. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So we're in an emotional
Man.
pod today. All right, this is the emotional pod. Let's start. Where you want to start? Do you want to start at the Florida? You want to start in Florida?
Start there, yeah.
Yeah, we can start in Florida. So, there was a reported shooting at FSU. Said 6 people got injured. One in serious condition. One in critical condition, and 5 in serious. I don't know what's going on with the world, fam. This is your land. I'm gonna let you talk. This is your hood.
Crazy because I went to school right across the street. I was on FSU campus all the time.
Jeez Louise.
And I'm not gonna lie, I saw the picture of Buddy, and these type of things, he fits the description.
They haven't come up with a motive or anything like that yet.
I don't believe so.
To just walk up at F. Was he failing? Did they look at his grades? They look at everybody else's grades.
I ain't gonna lie, he looked like he was bullied. It looked like he might have been getting bullied.
They look at everybody else's grades, so that's
That's
why I was
facts.
wondering.
I just think it's wild. He took
They
his
report their
mom's police
GPA and
gun.
everything.
Oh
Oh yeah,
wow!
and yeah, that is something else. Yeah, he took
Yeah.
his mother's police gun, so he had an official
Police.
firearm.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. Hey, that just goes to show. We got to figure that out. We got to figure out some kind of buffer system. If you a police officer and you got kids, like your kids can't live with you, or you can't keep your service weapon at home,
He
or
in
so or
college.
something.
You
He's
wouldn't
in
expect
college.
no college kid to just be.
So what? Did he go home, get the gun, and then drive back to school,
Probably.
I mean, if she
or is she
he
in
probably
Florida?
lives there, so
Yeah,
yeah,
see.
because she's in the county that Leon County. That's where
Oh, so
Tallahassee
he's
is.
going to
So
school
he's
from home.
probably living
Yeah.
at home, going
And-
to school.
And they're saying she may or may not get in trouble. She might get in trouble for her police weapon being used, but as far as
She
for
should
you know
definitely get in trouble
when
for that.
they say like when parents should be responsible for their kids,
Uh-huh.
he's an adult.
Right.
So
But as far as him being able to get the gun, she
Yeah.
should definitely have some type of punishment for that aspect.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
probably
at
won't
the
be
same
able to.
time, not really though, because they don't give them lockbox. Well, they probably do give them lockboxes and stuff to have at home.
responsible.
But they give them responsibility. They say your service weapon needs to be accessible only to you at all times. Not
I mean, yeah, but if it is accessible to me only at all times, and he comes sneak in when I'm gone somewhere on my off day,
then
how
you
am I
take your
supposed to-
service weapon with
I
you.
guarantee you,
I'm
if
not
she's
supposed
gone,
to take my
she
service
ta-
weapon with me.
Why
You
not?
are.
Yes, you are.
As an off-duty
Even
police
if you
officer.
off
Yeah,
duty,
even
they
if
be
you're
having
on
that
duty.
gun on you,
Oh, I wouldn't know. I ain't no cop.
just
And
in
re-
case something pop off.
and regardless, she should be the only one that knows the code.
Correct.
That's true. That is true.
It's probably not in no lockbox. You probably snuck in there while she
Probably
was
said right
knock
on
the
the
hell
counter,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't work the 12-hour
No.
shift. I know you ain't know.
Right there on the nightstand. Yeah, it's crazy, dog. I said it's one of them situations where like now I don't know what's going on. It feels like what 2022. When was that? When all those little shootings started popping back up again? Like honestly, it makes absolutely
year.
no sense
Every year.
No, for real. In America, it's not like this in other countries.
at all. It ain't, and that's the crazy part about it. It's only here.
Gun control.
Yeah.
Like you be watching all these movies and shows in foreign countries and they be having knives and machetes. It's because they don't have access to guns.
Yeah.
And our president already said he's not going to do anything about our gun control. He
He
said
said
guns
he
don't
ran
kill
on
people.
that. That's what he ran on. He gonna stand on it.
Man, how do y'all feel about the shooting at Wilmer-Hutchins?
No, that's wild. If it's true that these people tried to kill this young man,
According to him,
they said they were going to. But I feel like it might be one of them situations where somebody on his, you know how they keep in score. Somebody on his side has already passed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they was just like, he was like, bruh, it ain't gonna be me next. And y'all saying it's gonna be me next. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get mine. We ain't going to OT.
But to go to the school,
we not going to OT.
Crazy though.
YN activities.
Man, look, YN activities at its finest, bro. Like situations like this remind me of, like I said, bro, JB, when we went to Berkner and all them HP dudes ran through that back door, and it was a big riot in the middle of the freaking major hallway at Berkner, bro. It was a whole, like literally the entire hallway was a fight.
The foyer.
You hear somebody say gun, and everybody took off running.
Right, yeah, dog. They ran into the school, was fighting in the boom, boom, boom. It was HP versus NSG. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna bleep that. It was boom, 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 and then y'all said, everybody said that shit. Everybody left and went to class. Facts. And we went to class. I was upstairs looking down at it.
No, for real. I think I was right there beside you.
Yeah, you was.
Y'all ain't throw nothing to antagonize it even more.
I think I told you to come here.
No, for real.
I said, JB, come look at this shit.
No, for real.
That shit was funny, man. But
y'all ain't start throwing no paper or nothing down there. Just
I was watching the fight.
We was entertained. Hey, I ain't gonna say no names, but we seen a nigga hit a nigga, and he hit two other niggas with one punch.
Facts. He sure did. So we talked about that for like the next year and a half.
It's one hell of a follow through.
Man, that's exactly what it was.
That nigga.
That's exactly what it was. It was like it was like a rotation. His hip was on rotation. You feel me? He just that was crazy.
Yeah,
but nah, this is, like I said, it reminds me of something like that. But at the same time, like we do got to get to a point of, like I said, guns do kill people. But it's also the people with the guns that have the choice to kill or not.
He had other choices.
He had other choices for sure. You know what I'm saying?
You don't got to live that street life. You can go to the police like a regular
everybody's
nigga.
not a civilian. I was just about to say that. But
sometimes it ain't easy to just get out of it. Like,
yeah, it's true too.
Sometimes it take time. Sometimes you got to relocate. He looked like a kid, so I don't think relocation was an option for him.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Man. That's crazy, dog. I hate it. It's like I hate next. I want to run through these to a certain extent because, like I said, this is all the sad stuff. I want to get the sad stuff out the way. I want to get the stuff that is sensitive and we really don't feel like talking about out the way. Because once we get out the way, then we can laugh for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's some fun. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But got a couple more of these little sad joints. Frisco situation is growing legs to a certain extent. Nothing crazy. Like I said it on Facebook when people started talking about it. I'm not comfortable diving into this conversation all the way until there's more like literal facts presented or until it's like court stuff that's actually being released. If it's not visual testimony, if it's not nothing like that of actual court proceedings, I don't care. Because everything that's happening right now is riffraff. The parents did a press conference after Karmelo Anthony was released. He got his bond reduced. Shout out. But
his dad showed up to the press conference.
the victim's dad showed up to the press conference and they had to force him out. And then went through the whole spiel. The preacher, I'm saying this live. I'm sorry. Preacher dude, respects, but your grammar was killing me, bro. Bro, the way that he was talking and his grammar in certain spots in that conversation of him on that podium. Granted, you on the podium, you talking live. Like, I get it can be like you can slip up every so often. I slip up every so often. You feel me? But
he used to public speaking though.
I know, and that, bro. Did you watch it, bro? It was certain moments I was
started
like,
to, but then I had to leave, so I couldn't really watch it for real.
Man, I just had to comment. I was like, bro, I support the movement. I support, but your grammar is killing me.
His grammar?
It's just certain words that he was saying where he was leaving.
He wasn't enunciating?
Nah, it has nothing to do with the enunciation. It was the wrong word.
Oh.
Like,
his word choice then.
It's grammar. In reality, in this sense, it would be grammar. It would be I'm trying to think of scenarios, but he literally did it the entire time.
Like when we're watching 90 Day Fiance.
No, it's not that bad because that's a misunderstanding of the English language. Okay. It's not a misunderstanding on his point. It's just
so
literal.
He sounded like he didn't know the English language.
Bro, he sounds like a very well-educated man. He's a very well-educated man that grew up in Oak Cliff. Like he said. He said he grew up in Oak Cliff, and I understand.
Trying to use words that you ain't really know the
Nah,
meaning
he wasn't even going that far. Like the conversation was cool. It was just certain little spots where I could be like, that's that cliff in you. I can feel it. I can hear it. I can hear it. You know what I mean? But it was cool though. I appreciated them coming out and clearing up what they came out to clear up. They didn't buy a house. They didn't buy a car. They didn't get access to the money until literally the day of the press conference is what they said. They said that the GoFundMe wasn't even theirs. They didn't have access to the GoFundMe. They didn't create it. They have another company that they're raising through, and they didn't get access to the funds until the press conference, which was what, day before yesterday or whatever the case may be. And yeah, that was how they started it off in a sense. They was like, we haven't taken any money and used any money to buy anything. We just got a message from the creator of the company that said we can withdraw the funds, and he's released a statement himself saying that we haven't gotten the funds. So, like y'all are saying, we spending the money on this and spending the money on that, and it's not true. The house we got is the house we've been had. The cars we got are the cars we've been had.
That's what I hate about this case, though. It's like
it's too public.
Too much false information coming out.
They live in Frisco, so they gotta have some type of money. Like it ain't like
That's
they
facts.
Just poor.
So even if
and
they
she's
were
a stay-at-home mom, so dad gotta be grinding.
Yeah.
To live in Frisco, have a house like that, and you a stay-at-home mom, he gotta have a decent job. So
it's just the fact it turned into race.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and it's cascading, and that's the bad part about it. It's spilling over in a way that it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But
ain't they having like a rally today?
Yeah,
I think that was fake.
Oh,
I hope that was fake.
A part of me wanted to go just so I can see what it's like.
No, I think
I've been to like black rallies. Mm-hmm. I want to see a white rally.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Not as a black man.
I want to be a black man.
Especially not a black man.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
That nigga gonna be Dave Chappelle.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna be on the roof watching. He gonna have
Nah,
some binoculars.
I'm
gonna be on the roof with some binoculars.
Hey, look, depending on where they at, I'm gonna stand right there.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna stand right there in Stonebriar parking garage with a telescope. I'll be looking for way down the street. Nah, for real. If I do go, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna have some running shoes though, for sure.
You ain't gonna be out running them guns.
For sure, I'm gonna be
for real.
I only got one with me.
Hey, they know. They said that science proved that I'm faster than them, so I'll make it.
Superman, faster than a speeding bullet.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that one day.
Hey, look, if they shoot me in Frisco, I deserved it to go
Hey,
there.
if they
If I
shoot
went
that
there,
nigga charm
if I
off,
went
he go-
there, boy,
That nigga gonna say, but science said.
I thought I was Neo.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the tombstone. But science said.
That's funny. Nah, that's funny, bro. I was just watching. I was watching a video before I came upstairs. It was a video of some KKK members on a bridge in the hood. I don't know what hood they went to. I don't know where they was at. It was probably about 10 or 12 of them. They had a U-Haul. They pulled up, and they all whatever outfits with the flag flying, and they on like a bridge. Like think about the walking pass over there in North Dallas by LBJ Skillman.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where it's
facts.
like the chain link.
Facts.
So it's a highway bridge that has the chain link right there.
Yeah.
So they over there on the bridge or whatever, blah, blah, blah. They looking over. They see the whole hood walking up. So, you know, they're, oh, look at the, you know what I'm saying? You see them. I'm ready to fight me up. Blah, blah, blah. They going crazy. They going crazy, right? Bro, I'm talking about they crossed that street. It was like four cop cars pulled up before they crossed the street. So
Damn.
I'm guessing the
Somebody
black people
called.
called the laws.
Yeah.
I'm guessing somebody in the hood called the laws about them being over there, and they still went over there to self-regulate. So, bro, they crossed that street. They walked up over there, bro. Because they was on the block before the crosswalk. It was like a highway exit, you know what I mean? So they on this side, not even getting to the bridge yet. They just standing there talking. They all, the Caucasians huddled together. They crossed that street. Caucasians started sprinting across that highway. and it's just like they swarmed them like ants on celery. Like it was, bro. They just went around them, bro, and just hoard. Like, bro, have you seen like a you know how they herd cattle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Bro, like literally, that's how it felt. It felt like the niggas went around them and herded them back into the U-Haul, and they just they got them back in the U-Haul,
Nah,
and they
don't
took
get
off.
up outta here, yo.
Bro,
Don't
that
get up
was
outta
I don't
here.
know. I don't know if any punches were thrown. I don't know if any hits were landed. All I know is they got the fuck up out of there. Yeah, bro, that was the funniest thing I'd have ever seen. Oh, that was so funny to me. But no, we got this one last. I hate blah blah blah. No, we will. But this one's older, isn't it?
This is older, but the silence on it is very loud.
Yeah, so murder trial for Belton High School student continues with cell phone video of the stabbing is introduced into evidence. They want to so he stabbed the Mexican buddy, right?
Yeah, they went into the bathroom to fight. He brought the knife to school,
Mm-hmm.
thinking that he was going to need it for self-defense.
Uh-huh.
Went into the bathroom to fight the guy and ended up stabbing him 4 times. And was released on bond for, what, $175?
Yeah, so they lowered. Okay, yeah. I mean, I look at this like this. I saw some of the video, if I'm not mistaken. It was 4-on-2. It was 4 of them and him and his partner.
I didn't see any of the video. I just know how many they said went in.
Yeah, they said 6 went in, and it was him and his buddy, and then buddy that passed, and 3 other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened in that bathroom because I don't think we have that yet. But at the end of the day, just like how I feel about the Karmelo situation, there's no reason for somebody to be behind me. Once you get behind me, I am in ultimate defense mode, in my opinion. I don't know what happened in that bathroom. I heard what happened by the story of the brother of the deceased in the other situation. Brother said he went behind buddy. Me being who I am and from North Dallas, I have a rule to not get behind me. I don't even let my lady walk behind me. If I can't see you in my peripheral, you need to move.
I feel you on that.
So I don't know what happened in this scenario. I don't know what happened in this, whatchamacallit. And like I said, it's one of them things where it's got to go to court, yo. We gotta let it play out and see what actually happened and what actually went on. And if people are wrong, then people just need to own up to the fact that they was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep riding from there, bro, because this senseless fighting and I got a lisp. Senseless fighting and senseless killing. Senseless fighting and senseless killing is overwhelming. It's ridiculous.
Didn't know we was playing with Mike Tyson today, but
Bro, hey, look. I fight. That's all I do is fight. But nah, on to warmer subjects. Do y'all think they actually went to space, fam? Let's just call a spade a spade.
Nope.
Do you think this was a TV broadcast production?
Yo.
probably. But you know, it was funny the way Katy Perry hopped off the ship, kissing the ground and shit.
You was up there for 10 minutes.
They just went, yeah, they just went on an airplane that went up really high.
No, I'm saying.
Nah, fact, that's really
It was
all it
just
was.
so random.
But
There was no
apparently, this
coverage.
company does
Yeah, it
this on a
was.
regular basis.
They had discussed this happening the last couple of weeks. They've been talking about this happening. This was the last couple of weeks. There has been slight small coverage of this scenario happening.
Facts.
And Katy Perry, they wanted Katy Perry to sing "Firework," but I think she sung something else. I can't remember what she sung. She sung something else, but she said, "Oh, I'm not singing fireworks." She told Gail, she's like, "I'm not singing fireworks."
It was just
But
to me, it was just so random.
I mean, but apparently this company does this on a regular basis. This was just the first all-female group to go up.
And I guess female celebrities. Okay.
They should have sent Oprah ass up there and left her.
Funny. Why Oprah, bro?
Right.
Bro, 'cause I ain't gonna lie,
do?
Oprah been pissing me off lately.
Well,
What's
Oprah do
Oprah
to you.
done?
Bro,
Hit the eject button on
didn't
her.
get the
Hit the eject button on her.
You didn't get the car?
look, eject the ass out to play that Rick and Morty music. That float in space.
Boy, that's
That's
wild.
funny as hell.
But nah, bro, Oprah pissed me off, bro. Cause like, you gotta think about it, bro. At some point, just go home and sit down somewhere. She got a podcast now.
Okay.
Nah, fool,
She
you're
had a TV
done.
show.
Man,
she had a
look.
TV chat. She has
I
TV
listen-
channel.
Oh yeah.
I'll listen
bro.
straight to Oprah any day
Bro,
about anything.
I don't want to hear, bro. I was sitting here watching whatever I was watching. I think I was getting my tat. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. But I was getting my tat or whatever, and then it popped up on the screen. And I'm just sitting there watching. I was watching Gil or somebody. And then out of nowhere, I'm in an awkward position because I'm getting a tattoo in a tender spot. Pause.
Pause.
I said pause.
Bad. God damn, but you
no.
ain't put enough emphasis on it, man.
I was just not
It's a
close enough to the
lowercase.
mic. I wasn't close enough to the mic. I was trying to say pause. No, my pause was italicized. But no,
That make it even more
No,
questionable.
for real. What?
Oh, cursive ass pause.
oh shit. Curves pause is crazy. All right, but no, yeah, I'm sitting here just leaning back, and then out of nowhere, I hear Oprah's voice, and then I look up, and it's just her face, big as hell on the TV with a microphone. I said, bro, I'm done with you producing shit. I'm done. She just needs to go sit down and just live off her loins.
Man, hell no.
You
Oprah
sound like
needs
a
to do
hater.
everything.
I am.
Man,
Okay.
I
don't
am.
he?
Okay.
She been on TV since what, the 60s?
God
Bro.
Am I wrong?
Hey, bro, stop
Yeah.
disrespecting Oprah, bro.
You were being very disrespectful.
I'm sorry,
She
bro.
ain't do shit to you.
God damn.
If you're mad you didn't get a car, just say that.
Hey, you got that Charlie boy energy right now. You got to chill, bro.
God.
Oh, yeah, he did this.
Nigga said the
I flipped the
60s.
motherfucking bird. Don't take off her shoes and show her how her hammer toes curve. Bro, Charlie Boy went off on her. Oh, that's one of my favorite Charlie
back
Boy
to the
songs
little
too.
space thing. I could see this being in something like that situation where they went to go explore the Titanic ruins.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming
I'm sure it is.
if they're actually going into space.
Facts.
They're gonna go into space. I feel like I don't know. I feel they was probably in that little ball the whole time. They was probably, look, they got a red carpet out for them. Hide land on top of the black mat.
Man, that's funny.
Exactly.
That's real. That's a good
And
question.
then even if they, why would you want to wait in there until they brought it up?
Bro, that is a very good question.
If it didn't land right there, why
real.
would you be just sitting in there waiting on them to bring that there?
I mean,
Man, if you
y'all-
don't let me out this shit,
They know where it's going to land.
no, they
don't
don't.
know where it's gonna land. They can try to make it land where they want, but it's not 100% accurate. Only person to be able to do that is Elon, and Elon ain't do this.
Right, but y'all are acting like it's just a random spot and then I got to go find them. No, like
Yeah,
we
they've
can
been
sit there
designing.
and
We know
say,
the area, yeah.
No,
Yeah, we
but
can
this
say
is
what
like
they
they've been
know.
designing
This
this
is
for
perfectly
years.
aligned. Like,
It-
y'all.
the
Look,
door
look,
and
hold on.
everything
Look,
is
look, look,
lined
because
up
they
perfectly.
landed and we put the carpet
Nah,
down.
nigga.
That's what. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why would I want to sit here and wait for them to
'Cause we
drag
told you
this
to.
rail? Man,
No.
y'all let me
Production.
out this motherfucking shit.
Nah, because they weren't scared.
You don't see the fact that the feet for the ship is on top of the rug.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's why I said.
go back.
That's why I said it was probably there the whole time. The feet of the ship is on top of the
Restart
rug.
that. Restart that. Blow it up.
That's why I'm sitting there looking like, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Because yeah, you can know the area in which it's going to land, but for it to be
That is precise.
for it to be a little strip and then the
It's
feet of the ship
2025.
is right there. Now, unless the door opened on top of it, then I get it. But it didn't look like the door opened that way. It looked like the feet was down and the door
The
was
door
already
looked like
open.
it either
was
came
its
in or
own
out.
little. It was its own
The
little
feet
thing.
looked wider than the rug.
Nah, the
From
two
me
feet was
sitting
on
here
top
looking-
of the rug. It was
And-
two of them on top of it.
Okay.
Watch.
Fast
Fast
forward to the
fast
landing.
forward through it.
They said the theme song is Starships by Nicki Minaj.
Watch.
All I know is I can't wait for the space hotel.
Look at that. Look at that.
Y'all.
That's not part
Oh,
of
that's
the,
a ladder.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to say that's not
All
part
right,
of the
I was
show.
about to say. I was about to say.
I was like, well, I didn't even know what feet you was talking about.
I thought the door opened that way, and I was like, bro, do you think goddamn?
No, the
sitting right there on
door
the
is
thing.
in, and the pod just landed.
I still feel like that they probably had that hole in a simulator. It's probably like you sitting on top of something and it was just shaking and shit, and having them floating like a little zero G station. The windows was green screen, and then after the little stimulation, they just pulled the green tarp off. You know what I'm saying?
Then what happened to all the other equipment?
I need the scientists. Where the scientists that can tell me
That's why I
exactly
said
where the moon was
they
supposed
went
to
up
be.
in the sky.
I need the scientists that
I
tell me
just
where
don't
the fuck
know
the
if they
moon,
actually left
the
the
moon was
atmosphere.
actually supposed to be in this area when they were supposedly in space. I need that guy to come out. Eventually, it's gonna come. You know how they do conspiracy theories all day.
I mean, sometimes you see the moon during the daytime. We still ain't got no answer for that. You do.
I hear you. I heard you. I heard him too. All right.
I ain't hear him. What he say?
It don't
You
matter.
hear that they said there's like 90-something bags of shit on the moon?
97 bags of shit on the
90-something
moon.
bags of shit.
Who went up there to count it?
I thought it was
Why are
zero
they in
gravity.
bags?
Why is there gravity? I would think shit would just float.
I mean, it's
I mean,
lighter
you-
gravity. It's not zero.
Yeah, but
Like if
shit
you
ain't
jump
heavy
hi-
enough.
But no, if you
It
jump,
might be. You never know.
if you
Yeah,
jump
those
high
was-
enough,
those was
like
some
hard
heavy-ass
enough
shits,
on the
dog.
moon, yeah, you'll float away. But it's enough gravity to keep you.
Yeah.
So but this is what I'm saying.
So they
Granted, shit is a solid.
But you said it's light, so it's gonna be easy to stay down
No.
unless you throw it.
Yeah, if you throw it, it's gone.
Yeah, but it's got to fall from somewhere.
What do you mean?
It's
If
in
I
the
take
It
the
fell
shit
from
and I
someone.
drop
It
it,
fell from someone's ass. They put it in a bag and they placed it down.
You don't know
so
how much
they
shit
softly
is
put
in-
it on the ground.
Yeah, you don't know how big these bags is. It could be 15 gallons.
Softly place it on
Trash
the ground. It's
bag.
crazy.
I'm just saying, oh, that's true. They could be holding this
Yeah.
shit on the spaceship and just going to the moon
Porta
and dropping
potty
it
type
off.
shit. Yeah.
Space trash, man. I wonder how
for
much
real.
that pay, bro.
That's probably a good ass paying job.
That-
yo.
that
I ain't
probably
gonna lie
pay
to
you good than a
That's
bit.
probably a good paying job. To be
What the
space-
hell are you
the
gonna do
space
with
shit
money
man.
in space?
Hold it. You hold it. Just
And
like
then
they
what?
supposed
I
to
mean,
be
you,
holding
you
it. They
ain't gonna
not.
be in space forever. You just gonna go drop off the shit.
Shit,
come
if you
back.
the shit man, who else gonna take it?
You just gonna take it, you know.
The shit man
Wait,
is
You gonna be
crazy.
you gonna be sending the money to your family and that's it.
Hey, you just gonna wait until the next ship come pick you up. That's all you gonna do, bro. You gotta count
You
the
gotta-
bags.
bro,
You
that's
know what I'm
funny.
saying? Drop
Count
them
the
off,
bags?
count them, make sure that they still all in order.
You probably
If one
gotta-
floated away, you gotta write that down.
Like,
I don't know how this one floated
Inventory
away,
of
bro.
shit, bro.
I don't know. It must have been.
Inventory of
It
shit.
ain't no life up here. They said, but shit, I don't know how this one floated away.
Bro, they gonna sit there and think life is on the moon. This nigga done built a shit house for it.
Just because he bored. Just because he bored. He like,
Nigga
no,
playing
Waiting on
Fortnite with
the
shit. That's
pickup.
crazy.
Waiting on the pickup and shit. This
Dude
nigga
in
out there building.
Fortnite. Dude in
Imagine a
Fortnite.
shit bag just floating.
Hey,
and
yo,
the
imagine
aliens
you
get
being
to
the
it.
pickup nigga, bro.
That nigga
Yo,
out there
what the fuck is
bowling.
that?
Think about that, like
That nigga bowling with the shit bag.
if
Nigga,
it started
is that a
drifting
house?
and then it got pulled in the Earth atmosphere and a giant ball of shit
flaming ball
landed
of shit.
somewhere. A big ass ball
Hey,
of
yo,
shit
that shit
just
be on
land
fire. It'd be
somewhere,
on
bro.
fire too, bro. That's
Oh my
crazy.
Hot shit, flaming shit.
Flaming shit
Flaming
coming
shit
down.
is crazy.
That
Y'all,
shit
y'all
is
being
crazy.
harmonious is hilarious.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
It's the same exact time.
Hey, that's funny.
Niggas harmonious with the flaming shit.
Imagine like it's just floating in space and some aliens encounter it. They don't know what the fuck it is. It hits their windshield.
Type of bug was
I was
that?
saying, like bug or bird shit.
That's right. They trying to turn on the wipers and that shit making it worse. Damn, we out of fluid.
Oh, that's funny.
We got a wiper
Hey,
fluid.
nah, we giving Family Guy too much material.
No, for real.
We giving Family Guy
Hey, we
way
gotta start.
too
We
much
gotta start a
material.
cartoon though.
Nah, for real. We
For
gotta
real.
we gotta find an
That's
animator.
episode 1. Yeah.
We gotta find an animator.
Shit, fuck that. I'm about to sell that shit to Family Guy.
Nah,
Yeah,
for
for
real.
real.
Yeah, we
Get
can't
some
sell the
royalties.
idea. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Episode gonna be called what the shit?
I'm just mad. We're literally leaving shit everywhere.
Hey, that's what we do. We eat shit and
Space.
sleep. We just shit this shit in the ocean, fish eating it, and we eating the fish, and then we shit again. Circle of life. Circle of life.
Hey,
Circle of
crawfish.
life is crazy.
So what's the
crazy.
circle of life up there? Shit just in a bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're trying to figure out what to do with
Until
it
Yeah, there ain't no circle up there yet.
Okay, so what if it's too much shit and then the moon get too heavy?
and start dropping.
Yeah. And then you get
Fucks
too
up our
close
oceans.
now, the ocean's rising
for real.
and all this other shit
All
going
this
on because y'all
tsunamis.
dropping shit. Just throw the shit in the.
But that's the thing,
'Cause it
though.
could come
Carmelo over
back
here
as a
saying
flame
that.
Why
ball
can't
of
they just
shit.
throw the
Look,
shit out into the
because,
abyss?
Like she said, it's gonna come back as a flame. Gravitational pull.
Nah, Harvey saying
It's
the
so
shit
small
gonna end
that
the
it's
world.
going
if
to
they
come
are
across.
out far enough, they done went to all these other planets. Just
Nigga, You know how long it take to get there?
Launch that shit in the opposite direction of us.
What if it float back like a boomerang?
Right.
Like as we orbit,
This nigga want them to build
and we catch it on the other
That whole hit a
side.
space tunnel.
Okay, so look, this is what you want them
We
to do.
catch that shit on the other side as we orbit in the sun.
You want them. No, that'd be crazy.
That would
That'd
be
be
insane.
If they marked it, then they'd be like, "Damn, this the bag we threw away
just threw this.
500 years ago."
That's crazy.
Still perfectly preserved.
It's like that shuttle.
Perfectly
it's like
preserved.
that-
It's crazy,
It's like
bro.
that shuttle they sent up with all the old shit in it. Literally. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Hell no.
Or yeah, just put it on a spaceship and have that motherfucker on autopilot by itself and
Just go.
And then are the
go
bags
till they run out of gas.
are the bags vacuum sealed? Like what are they doing?
Oh, do they even have a vacuum seal out there?
I would vacuum seal.
It is
some
a vacuum
shit. I
seal.
mean,
Shit, space is supposed to be a vacuum seal, ain't it?
Shit,
That's
I don't-
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Supposed.
true. That's some
Perfectly
shit.
preserved.
That is
That's
some
true.
shit.
That's why we can't breathe. There's no
That is
air.
some shit. Yeah.
There's no air. Can shit stink if there's no air?
You can't smell it.
I mean, if it's
Don't
vacuum
try.
sealed, I don't think you're supposed to smell it.
Does
I mean,
something
if
stink
it's
you
vacuum
can't smell it?
sealed, you can't
No, I'm
breathe.
saying-
First, you
I'm
can't
saying-
breathe to smell it. So,
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I'm
fact.
saying.
so no, I'm gonna say no. It don't.
You know, maybe
yeah.
your helmet protect you.
Next time you take a shit, go out of space.
Go out of space.
Go take one of them 11-minute
I'm
flights.
not holding my shit till I get out of space.
Go take one of them 11-minute flights. Open the window
You like those
Open
astronauts
the
Open the
that
window.
for 6 months?
and let it
the
out.
window. Hey, I
I'ma
don't
get
think that's
pulled
the
out that
antidote
hoe
that
off
Travis
the
Scott
window.
was talking about, man.
I'm gonna get pulled out that hoe if I open the window. Nigga. Oh man. All right, yo. All right. We talk about shit for a long time.
Just looking up in the sky, you just see a brown cloud.
Bro.
No, bro.
Wow.
Better hope it's all
bro.
solid.
Shit Gus instead of wind
No,
Gus.
for real. Because I mean,
That'd be crazy.
Because that's the thing. It's gonna dry out. So if it's flaming coming back, when it hit the ground, it's gonna be like, poof.
No, for real.
That's, bro. All right, I'm done.
Nah,
We ain't
bro.
doing
that, that should be deadly, dog.
We done with this shit.
We gotta leave the city at that point.
Yeah, we gotta leave the planet at that point.
All I'm thinking about when they used to like dog shit on fire in people's porches.
Facts.
I'm glad I
And
wasn't
niggas
born in
really
that
thought
time.
that was a joke.
Niggas really thought that shit was funny.
You stomping out a fire and then you got shit on your shoe.
And then it's hot shit at that.
Bro,
Damn,
hot
bro.
shit.
You ain't
Flaming
never,
hot shit.
you will never clean those shoes
You gotta
away,
leave, you
bro.
gotta leave them shoes at the front door. You
Hell
can't
no.
even
You
go
gotta
back
throw
in the
them
house.
away. They
You
on
gotta throw
fire.
them away,
The
bro.
bottom then melted off and it smelled like shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit and plastic melted together.
Oh my god.
Burnt rubbery shit. Your shoe smell like burnt rubbery shit.
Jesus
Hell
Louise.
no.
All right, we off.
We
off
done with this shit. We done with this shit.
Done with this shit, literally.
No
Jeez
puns
Louise.
intended.
We done with this shit.
All right, so Sinners, the movie Sinners, Michael B. Jordan got rated 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. I've heard people say that it's good. I want to go see it. It dropped yesterday. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's do that for that black man. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and do that for that black man.
I want to see it too, though.
I wanted to go see it yesterday, but I had some stuff to do yesterday. Shout out to the amazing show, blah blah, 97.9, all that good stuff. Okay, 104. I'm sorry.
Damn.
But I'm bleeping it. I don't.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
No facts. but no. I really want to see the movie. It looks really, really good. I can't tell exactly what's going on, but it looks like a black 60s, 50s, 60s vampire movie.
Yeah. And we were talking last
I didn't
night.
get that from the
Yeah, it's like it's a,
commercials,
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
but- okay.
and we don't have that many black vampire movies besides
Yeah,
Vampire in Brooklyn.
yeah.
That's it.
And that was like what,
Never seen
70s, 80s? That was 80s, wasn't it?
Oh, it's like 80s, 90s.
It's like never heard
Yeah,
of it.
80s, 90s.
You never heard of it?
What?
You never heard of what? Vampires in Brooklyn?
Nope.
With Eddie Murphy?
Nope.
Yes, you
No.
fucking
Bro.
have.
Oh,
That's
I
crazy.
Yes, you have, bro.
Oh, I haven't.
Yes,
We're not
you
about to
have,
do this
bruh.
again.
Yes, you have, fam.
We're not gonna do this
yes,
again.
you have, bro. You seen that
Tell
shit on
me
TV? Yes, you
what
have,
I've
bro.
heard of.
I'm sure now that you is not an Eddie Murphy fan, bro.
Bro, yes, you have, bro.
You ain't no party all the time.
Facts.
That's why I said we're not gonna do
Facts.
this again.
Fact. What is up
I
with
never
you,
said
bro?
I was an Eddie Murphy fan.
Have you
no.
seen Coming to America?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You seen Coming to America, though.
Yeah.
He barely
So
seen
you
it.
ain't seen
He
this?
fell asleep on it.
No.
So you've never seen this movie, fam?
No.
With Angela Bassett?
No.
You are tripping, yo. You got homework.
Where have I?
I
Where would I have been at to see
on
this
TV.
movie?
Home.
TV.
Anywhere.
It came on TV all the time.
Bad.
Where?
It came on BET every Halloween.
Every
Bro, every Halloween it came on TV.
Look,
I was watching Disney Channel during Halloween.
okay.
I've never been a big fan of BET, to be honest with you. Y'all can laugh, go on, chuckle up, chuckle it up, motherfucker.
Man, you soft as hell. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is
No,
watching
don't do
Disney
that.
Channel?
Don't do that because the Disney
Halloween
Halloween
Town.
specials
Halloween
were hard.
Town.
Halloween Town. Don't do that.
You
You ain't
tripping,
watching.
bro.
Don't do that.
You know you was
bro.
watching Disney Channel movies too.
Bro.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
wildin'.
Yeah.
Harvey,
you
I
wildin'.
ain't gonna,
Yeah.
I ain't
Them,
gonna let
them
them do
Halloween
that.
movies on
Yo.
Disney went hard, bro. You tripping.
But still, you're not watching this shit all day.
I
I can
am.
only-
I'm
it's
watching it all
marathon.
night though.
I can only watch Whitney
I've
Woo so long.
never
my nigga.
been
I'm
a
watching it
huge BET
from, like,
person though. Like
what you mean,
after
like-
106 in Park kind of did they transition, I
Bruh.
just stopped watching the channel
Charm
as a
you in,
whole.
like,
This was
Phantom
on
of the
TV
movie
while
theater.
106 and Park and all that stuff was on during that time.
Okay, I'm
This
just gonna
movie
say,
came out in 95.
I didn't really watch BET like that either, but it was on other channels.
It was on VH1. It was on.
I ain't watch VH1s.
TNT.
It was
TBS.
on TNT, TBS, but it was on every channel. It played on every channel, fool. Every channel. For you to sit here and be stuck on Wizards of Waverly Place during Halloween is crazy. It's crazy.
Even Steven.
For real, that's crazy.
Bro,
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yo,
You
don't
do-
knock Halloween
You
Town.
watch it.
yeah, Halloween Town went hard.
You watch
Phantom
Sweet
of the
Life
movie
of
theater
Halloween.
went
Sweet
hard.
Life Halloween.
Okay, but I'm saying like
What else was on Disney Channel during that
TNT
time?
Pocus.
I'm not
Hocus
watching
Pocus went hard.
TNT for whatever movie they playing. So whatever time frame it was on those channels, I'm not watching.
John Witherspoon was a
Crackhead.
crackhead. Yeah, bro, you ain't seen that movie? That bro, you have
What is it
homework,
on? It's on two. No, that's Pluto.
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Go to Hulu, please.
but you gotta have premium subscription.
What other black movies haven't you seen, Harvey?
No, for real. Yeah, we need this list now.
First of all, y'all act like this is just a movie that's always talked about.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. This is.
It is.
I mean,
When have y'all ever said this in a conversation before?
B, didn't we just watch this shit like 3 weeks
Oh
ago?
my gosh, here we go with this shit. Here we go with
Yeah,
this
hey, yo,
shit.
y'all notice when
We
we
just
say
watched that
shit
not
like
too
this,
long
that
ago.
nigga Harvey don't never
yeah.
believe it.
Okay.
At all.
All right.
We just watched this shit 3 weeks ago.
produced it too, didn't you?
You did.
Nah, I ain't produced
You
it.
produced
At
it.
1 year old, you was in there recording the motherfucker.
I was definitely 1 year old. I was definitely one. I was almost 2 though. But nah, yeah, you got homework. You got to watch this movie, fam. You got to watch this movie. You got to.
I'm just looking at
Have you
this
seen?
picture.
Okay,
It look like it sucks.
okay. Have you seen?
It looks like it sucks.
Bro, don't do that.
Nah, it's really
I'm
good.
looking at this picture. It looks like his ass.
It's 90s vampire. Leave
Facts.
it alone.
It's 90s Eddie Murphy. You feel me? Going crazy. Movie's nice. It's dope. It's like what's the one with Queen of the Damned?
Yeah,
It's like his
with
version.
Aaliyah.
It's like his version of Queen of the Damned.
It's another black.
Have you not,
vampire.
bro?
Nope.
You've never seen Queen of the Damned, dog?
Turn his mic off.
Man, mute him.
That's crazy.
He said you him.
Have you seen The Mummy? It's not even a black movie, but have you seen it?
Not really.
Like, bro, that's crazy.
Do you not like scary movies?
Have you seen Romeo Must Die?
Would you call The
I gotta
Mummy
ask-
a scary movie?
I'm just asking you what movies
Yeah.
have you seen at this point?
If my kids watch The Mummy right now, they're gonna be scared.
Facts. The first one, yes.
The first
Oh,
one.
The first
The
one,
first one,
yes.
only one part when he was in the
When the roaches coming out of the-
catacombs.
Yeah, when that roaches was coming out the man.
Oh
that's some
yeah, that shit there.
scary, that's some scary shit. I would hate to see that. In
Bro,
real life.
okay, so have you seen Romeo Must Die?
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces.
I'm just asking the movies that I know are in that niche of only certain people probably saw it.
The Wood.
You had to have seen
Yes.
The Wood. Okay.
Man, thank you, guys.
True black movies that everyone has seen.
True black
So
movies.
you seen Belly?
Yes, that's one of my favorite.
Have you
black
seen
movies.
Life?
Yes.
You had to have seen Life, hopefully.
I mean, you know, hey,
It's Eddie Murphy.
at this point,
so,
who knows?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. He don't watch nothing Eddie Murphy.
No, I'm saying.
I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but
you seen
yeah.
Norbit? I'm just saying,
I'm
man.
trying to
Norbit
think.
is definitely one of those.
But
I'm
that's
gonna
not.
think of one more.
I mean, I guess by
Before this
now it
episode
could be
is over
considered
with,
a
I'm gonna think of
classic,
one more.
but
Before Thin Line
Yes,
Between
I
Love and
have.
Hate.
yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen Coming to America?
Yes.
said
He
yeah.
already asked that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just typed in Eddie,
Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy movies. Nah, facts. For real. Nah, at this point,
I'm trying to see the disconnect.
I ain't
You
gonna lie.
seen Beverly Hills Cop?
It's a lot of these
Yeah.
movies I ain't seen though. It's a lot of these I ain't seen. I ain't
Have you seen
Imagine
1,000
That.
words?
I ain't. Yes.
I've seen 1,000 Words. I've seen Imagine That.
I ain't seen Meet Dave.
I haven't either.
I've seen Meet Dave. It was pretty funny.
I remember him in Dream Girls, Daddy Daycare.
I Spy was funny.
Pluto
Nash was funny.
What is Bowfinger? Y'all seen that?
Where do you see Bowfinger?
Next to Nutty Professor. Other one.
I feel like I might have because I like
I like
him.
I ain't never.
I
seen
do
that.
remember that.
I'm not even going.
That's where he got the
try to
Norbit
remember.
character from.
Yeah.
That's where the Norbit character came from.
Yeah. I
He
love
look like Temptation.
Just say.
David Ruffin.
Oh, for real.
In that
They
picture,
come
he
to see
did.
you, Otis.
Funny.
That picture he did.
Like when they
Dr.
first
Dolittle.
when they first got together before they got the perms.
Yeah.
Oh man, nah, bro. Yeah, you wildin' though.
Let's move
I ain't
on.
gonna lie. Look,
Let's move on.
Look, hey,
Harlem Nights.
Of course.
Okay.
how you see Harlem Nights, but you don't see fucking
Vampire Mummy?
in
No.
Brooklyn? You said vampire what?
Mummy.
You ain't never seen the Mummy.
Okay,
It's crazy
we
though.
That's
I'm
because
just
you
saying.
said Mummy last. I know they two different. What the hell?
My bad.
Exactly what. JB.
We was just talking about this. We was just talking.
Look, now it's froze.
Froze at a party at that little kickback.
What I say? I said you gonna be swimming or something.
Hey, yo, she is at a little kickback. She's
Hey,
finna
I'm
go
a
spit game.
celebrity.
But nah,
You
man.
ain't
With
got no
these
black friends?
that's
No black
funny.
fans,
No,
nothing.
no black friends on your
No.
Sims is crazy.
No, I popped up and they came to me. That's paparazzi. Thank you.
Damn, no
Who
black
the
pop.
fuck
Damn,
does she
ain't no-
think she created?
Black. The black
It
Taylor
ain't even about who you think you is,
Beyonce,
because that ain't you.
Rihanna.
Who the fuck do you think you created?
She is her as a sim. What you mean?
You can't profile like that. It might not even be a her. All right,
It's
China
not
Tariffs,
actually.
she can see, look.
It's a blonde white male.
Damn, that's
Gay.
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Hey, that nigga need to lose some weight. He was a little thick in the hips. Pause. Pause.
That's
Hey, he
wild.
need to lose some weight, dog. Look, hey,
He's
go
thick
back to
waist.
yourself.
Trav, what he told you? You need to put some more emphasis on that pause.
Hey,
Nah,
I
bro,
said pause,
it's
pause,
certain-
pause.
Nah, but it's
I put a
certain
couple
shit,
pauses
fool.
on that.
It's
You,
certain shit.
because you ain't had no
pointed it out.
choice, because nobody else said that.
Yeah, you
Hey,
ain't.
I'm just saying we was calling we was
Yeah,
saying the
straight
sim was a
cricket.
girl for a good
You had to
minute.
fill
Why
the
was
space.
why was everybody saying the sim was a girl?
We got a cricket button. That's
You
when
had
it
to
should have
feel
been
the space.
pressed.
Yeah, you was looking at her ass the whole time you thought it was a girl, huh? Whole time you thought it was a girl. The nigga was looking
Turned
at
around,
you like,
turned
yeah,
around,
that-
seen a mustache.
That simulation cakes, nigga. The motherfucker thought that was a boy talking about, nah, he just lose weight, nigga.
Simulation.
I'm just saying. Look
But
at
now
that
he did switch up quick. It went from
Like, nah,
it went
nah,
from
man,
that
hey,
lady,
look.
that young lady is thick as hell, to that man needs to lose.
Because he thick of the hips. Wildin'. Thick of the hips is wildin'.
Oh my
You can say he a little rounded. You know what I'm saying? You can, there's other words.
Pudgy around the
Yeah.
midsection.
I don't know about
Oh,
pudgy
bro.
around the
Pudgy around the
midsection.
midsection
Is
is
crazy too.
Nah,
That's
I don't
crazy
know, bro.
too.
I heard Will Smith say that before.
He's a comedian.
He ain't just a comedian.
Hey, some of the other cops was a little pudgy around the midsection. Y'all remember that Men in
He
Black?
might have been at certain parties.
He was at certain parties. There's pictures of him at them parties too. just to put it out there.
Yeah.
Oh my
This is
god.
public fodder.
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
Oh man.
All right, we moving on. China and they tariffs and how they been talking lately. They've been talking spicy. I ain't gonna hold you, but they
Oh,
are
I
proving
saw a few
all the
things.
points. They proving all the points, fam. I'm not even gonna sit here and
But
act
at the
like
same time, this song we could have been doing.
Yep.
what? What
Facts.
you mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
these tariffs, like, if cost of goods raised for us, the consumer, it's not because of the tariffs. It's just because they want to.
Facts.
Yeah,
Like, whatever
that's true.
percent tariff they're getting taxed, they're not even adding that into what they charge us as the customer.
Yeah,
That's facts.
yeah, that is true too. But at the same time, it's like
I mean, I work for a company
The
where
tariffs, like, that goes straight to the government.
yeah.
And because these companies raise their prices so high, it's not even really affecting them that much as far as their profit margin.
It is.
Yeah,
No,
because
it's not.
Yes, it
I
is.
work for a company where
You gotta remember it's about it's the shipping cost as well. So if it costs me more to ship it into your country and I'm still selling it for the same exact price, I have to think about the difference between how much I'm paying to even get it here and how much I'm gonna make once it sells.
Yeah.
So there's still a difference.
For
If
example,
I'm making
tequila.
$80 off of each pair of shoes,
Right.
that's after everything.
Okay.
And now I gotta pay $5 extra for a tariff.
It's not $5 though. It's not $5. It's not $5
I
per.
125%.
guarantee you, it's not that much.
It's 125% now
More.
on China.
Yeah. They're paying
Okay.
125% more. So they're doubling their cost
Yeah.
to even get it here.
How much do y'all think they paying before? What was it?
They're not paying a lot to get it.
It's
here.
not a lot. I'm
gonna be
telling you,
honest with
even with the 125%, it's not a lot.
it's not a lot at all.
Because they're China's telling you they're
Look,
getting it
I'm
made
gonna
over
say
there
Har-
cheap
Harvey's
as
right,
hell.
because
Look,
if
They're
you're
getting it
shoes
made
for
cheap
like,
as hell.
This is
if
what
you
you
get
gotta
shoes
remember.
for like $200 and then 125% more, you only
Look,
gonna
look,
be
look,
paying
look,
like
look.
$50 more.
I feel what you're saying. I completely feel what you're saying.
But they're not paying $200.
But this is what I'm
Facts.
They
They're
paying
not.
like
they
12.
they paying like $12
Yeah.
to get
This
this.
is the
shit.
thing. They're not paying a tariff per item. They're paying a tariff for the total weight of the load.
I understand that.
So that's shipping container, that's boxing, that's everything. So yeah, you could be doing whatever you're doing, but I'm still paying more to get it here based off of the weight of what I'm shipping, regardless of what I sell that for. Literally, I'm just letting you know. Regardless of what I sell it for, they're paying by the kilo of
what
what they're
I'm
bringing
saying
in.
is the profit margin that they're making, that tariff is not hurting them.
Hey, I hear you.
Regardless if it's hurting them, it's hurting me.
You feel
I
me?
feel that.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, since this has been passed, what has gone up? I don't know because I haven't ordered anything. So
Oh, so you ain't a consumer. So you speaking on some shit that you. No, I'm playing. No.
All goods from China,
Facts.
except I think he just now said he's going to exclude iPhones from it because people were saying how much iPhones are about to go up.
Yep, electronics are excluded from
my
it.
Jordan's still the same price.
For now.
For now,
Tequila.
they ain't
Give,
got.
That
give
one
it
up.
about.
They don't have them. They don't have
But
the
then, I mean-
labor over there because they're. Trump is also. He's not also just talking about adding tariffs onto it. He's also talking about taking the jobs from over there and bringing them back here.
And
So
no one wants to
it's
do
a
that.
double-sided sword in reality. He's trying to charge them more to ship stuff here, while at the same time trying to get the companies here that have outsourced jobs there to take their jobs back. And then they're going to have to pay people here the regular proper wage to do a job they were paying people half, if not less than half, to do. So
That's
they're
when stuff is
still-
going to start costing more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Because
people are
then it
already
is going to
preparing
start
for it.
hurting their pockets.
It's already preparing for it. The price that when they thought the alcohol situation was going to happen, the price of alcohol jumped up a little bit.
It has jumped up.
Yeah,
I tried
it's
to buy
like
some
jumped like 10,
Milagro.
12 bucks, isn't it?
Yeah, I tried to buy Milagro. That's like 25 usually. Now it's about 37.
Like, bro, shit's already changing. You should care about that.
I think you should
Who
just
do-
go like straight to Mexico. And get that.
Who the hell is about to go to Mexico every time they want a bottle of tequila?
That's why you just bring it back in large quantities. Because at the end of the day, you're going to pay less cost in Mexico as it is, and then you're bringing it back in large quantities. You can sell your own bottle.
Allegedly,
And
that's ignorant.
you
No,
got to
for
pay
real.
to go there and get back.
That ain't bad. I
And
mean,
you
that-
got to go through
you
customs.
can
You,
rent a
can't
car.
just bring a whole bunch of shit
Yeah,
back
you
from
got to
a
go
foreign
through
country.
customs. You got to pay the price through customs and all that, but you're going to pay way less than going to the stores.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Mundo.
Yep.
What about the function?
So you saying the travel there back and forth is going to be less than just going to pay $10 extra?
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah,
That is
no.
what you're
If
saying.
that's what you want to do is go and pay $10 extra every time, how much is that going to add up to though?
Facts. When you can go down there and get a bottle of tequila for $20 and it's still 40 up here. Then you can get 2 bottles down there.
Yep.
You can buy a case.
You could buy a case down there for probably the same price that you would buy 3 bottles on.
What
Are
about
y'all
the
not
function?
including travel in this? Y'all just
No.
talking about the bottles.
We in Texas.
Exactly.
You going to walk over there?
That's a full tank of gas.
That's a full tank of gas or 2.
There and back.
Y'all do
My
know we
girl,
in
my
North
girl
Texas,
has
right?
my girl has driven that multiple times.
And that one tank of gas,
2 tanks of gas
there and back.
there and back.
What part?
Mexico.
She's going past
To the
Mexico
border?
City.
She's going to Mexico.
She's going past Mexico City, so pretty deep into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pause.
It's
You were
not
cool
really
with
Yeah,
pause.
not really, but a little bit.
You tried though.
Yeah,
You tried to protect yourself. I get it.
Yeah, I need to.
You
know.
just
Yeah.
stop
Gotta be
flinching.
safe in these
Yeah, stop
streets.
flinching. That's all it is.
Stop flinching. No, pause. A man can't tell me to stop flinching.
Hey, you
and I
flinching.
say
That's
pause
that.
behind
I
the
feel
pause.
like that's
What
a flinch.
did he say?
I feel like
He said,
if you say some
stop flinching, and didn't say pause or nothing. Just say
Look.
stop flinching. No, pause, man. Pause,
no,
bro.
I
What
feel
did he
like
say?
if you're about to say something that's not a pause, but you pause it, you flinching
You do it all the time.
because I can see.
Where your mind would go.
I'm just saying.
Everybody else ain't worried about all that.
I got ex-gay vision. Pause.
Jeez.
I said pause on that one though.
No, man.
A little extreme.
Yeah,
Unnecessary.
I'm gonna say X-ray, but
No.
I see what you did.
I know what you
it's
did,
still,
Just unnecessary.
It's just
it just
Man,
didn't hit like
next.
it ain't hit like you
Next.
thought it would, did it?
No.
pause. All right, so child support. Can't ask me
Just
that.
so seamlessly.
Can't ask me that. Can't ask me that.
Them ex-gay
man.
goggles, ain't it? It's them ex-gay goggles. Just seamlessly, like, and then continue the conversation.
Like nothing.
Ex-gay goggles is crazy. All right. So Texas has passed a new law requiring fathers to pay pre-birth child support. I don't need to read no more of this conversation.
Bullshit.
Bruh, that is crazy.
Know
So she
who
got
the-
to do the hospital bills by herself? Doctor visits?
Okay, but the
Pills,
whole thing about
medicine for the
look,
Not
help with the
necessarily
child?
if that's
because-
gonna be the case, I need a blood test to prove that I'm the father before any of this is fucking going.
People are talking about that.
Cool, as long as no,
Yeah, it says right there, courts may require
no,
proof
fuck
of
a may. I don't give a fuck about a may. It is required,
Right.
100% required that
But-
we need a blood test for this baby and this man, 100% before we initiate any kind of funds coming from his account. I don't give a fuck. That needs to be automatic. You can't make me pay for a baby that ain't here yet, and the baby might not even be mine.
That's
I need
understood.
100%.
No, that's
Blood
understood.
test mandatory. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. But no, I ain't got no kids. But no, yeah, I mean,
I feel like this is to attack a certain type of people.
Yeah.
I feel like you understand where I'm coming from when I say that.
I get it, and that's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm like, in my mind, if that's gonna be the case, then it needs to be 100% situation in which there is freaking blood test off top.
But even still, like,
Because like celebrities and athletes and rich people, yeah, pay that money. I don't care.
Well, I've been through child support, so let me
But
tell y'all
even-
how it works for a second. So once you go into the office, they're going to ask you, hey, do you want to take a paternity test? So you have that option before you even sign papers
Yeah,
saying,
but if-
I'm going to pay X amount of money.
But if you
the
say
option.
yes and she say no, then what? Because she has to give
It doesn't
consent,
matter if
doesn't
she says no.
Yeah.
It only matters what you say at that point.
Oh, I thought she had to give consent.
No, she doesn't have to give consent.
And that's a new law, too.
Oh,
It
see,
hasn't even always been.
I feel like that's been around. Like, if the man asks for a paternity test, they have to.
No.
Yeah, they got to.
No.
That's been around since I was put on child support, and that was 2013.
I was about to
I'm
say, I
saying
don't feel
that's
like it's
new
that-
for like our generation,
Oh,
but like an
okay.
older generation. Like I know someone, they had a kid and they were trying to prove that it wasn't, and the state of Texas actually said we're not going to bastardize the child, and they refused a DNA test because the mom also refused to,
Wow.
and they paid 18 years of child support.
Did they sign the birth certificate?
No,
So how the hell? Hey, y'all just had to come find me.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to find mine, bro. I ain't signed the birth certificate or nothing.
and that was like
Like,
that. That was like in the 80s.
Nah, that's crazy. They
I'm about to
definitely
go
gonna have
find
to come
hella
find
jobs
me.
that I'm getting paid under the table. No.
Yeah.
I'm signing month-to-month leases. You going
So how would they
put two foreigns on a 405.
how would they prove
People.
paternity in that case? That's
I'm out.
They
crazy.
didn't.
Like
They didn't. They
that's
just
what I'm
said,
saying. Like,
you the pappy.
but
She
even-
said you the daddy, you the daddy.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like that's some he say shit, man. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. The
Yeah.
whole court system would have to see me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The whole court system gonna have to come find me.
It's like that video. What's the name of them when he when his girl dropped the music video and his partners was in the music video and she was talking shit about him at the end, and the guy was like, "Bro, what's up, fool?"
I remember that.
I need my ones with each and every one of y'all.
For real.
One on. Let's do it. Yeah, we gotta make that happen. I couldn't do it, bro. I ain't gonna hold
This
you.
is crazy.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it.
It makes sense. Prenatal, because man,
Them bills, I'm sure them bills
Man.
are
Yes.
craziness.
they are.
But
It's wild.
at the same time, and that's
And
why I
don't
feel
let
like
it be
I
an
feel like
ambulance ride
childbirth
to the
bills.
hospital.
What?
Oh no! Don't ever take the ambulance.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I really feel like a child birth is like a bill that shouldn't be.
yeah.
Honestly,
That's an
I
expensive
understand
ass
what you're
hospital
saying,
bill.
but
I feel like it's a bill that we like as a species, we shouldn't have a bill that we have to pay for reproducing.
You don't
Facts.
have to
but
have it at home.
at the same time, that's gonna be even more expensive.
Yeah, that's expensive too. You
gotta
gotta pay
hire the
for a
people to
doula
come,
and all
yeah.
that.
But at the same time, in
Gotta
Texas,
pay for them
you are
motherfucking doula,
required
put
to
ass in a
have
bathtub. Nigga.
you're required to have insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of this pre-birth stuff really isn't that expensive.
It
Like
is.
it says,
But at the same
maternity
time,
vitamins.
What about those
Hey,
people
that-
who
you only
don't
gonna
have
need
insurance?
one-
And then not only do they not have insurance, now the government tripping about helping these type of people.
Yeah.
So then
Get some
that's
insurance.
where
That's
where
way
this law
cheaper
comes
than-
in. It
But not
to
all
some
insurance
people
is
it's
equal.
not.
You right, but a copay versus paying 100% of the bill.
Yeah.
That's true. But some people can't afford the insurance.
And some people can't afford the copays.
That means you. Oh, we're not gonna. Never mind.
You know, they I'm gonna be honest. You know, some people thrived off of those government programs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The Medicare, Medicaid.
Yeah, it is true. Prayers to anybody that is going to be affected by this because it's going to be crazy. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
if you gotta play back
I'm
child
just
support
glad, man.
from conception.
I'm
That's
just
9
letting
extra
y'all know.
months.
I am glad that I am snipped.
Boy.
I don't have to worry about this. I have documentation. I dare somebody to try me.
Bro, but look, I'm gonna just say it like this: if you are a dude and you end up having a baby, and the baby happens to be a boy, go and get his ass a LeBron James doll and start him early. Get him going early. I gotta go get mine because you gotta show him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
LeBron got a lot
you
of
know what I'm
kids out
saying?
here.
Big charm, little charm.
One of them right here.
I don't like no damn LeBron, man.
LeBron got a lot of kids out here. One
I
of
look
them
like that
right
doll.
here.
Which is the crazy part about it.
LeBron
I
got a
look
lot of
I look
kids.
just
This
like
one
the
of
doll.
them right
Yeah,
here.
if you turn your hat forward, that is you.
That's you right there.
Try it. Do it.
Turn your head around. He probably got a crown on his head.
I feel like this him in,
Yeah,
the,
you got
in the
that-
locker room.
Nah, he do got it on the headphones on his neck.
That's how he was at the Pat McAfee show.
No, he do on the doll,
On the
don't
dog,
he?
he do, yeah.
That's crazy. He
Yeah,
do got
that's-
the
yep.
headphones on the doll.
Go to the next picture.
Go to the next picture. It's crazy.
There you go. Oh no, that's the.
It ain't his hand though. They always in my
They in
hand,
his
and they
hand, yeah.
beats,
No.
and they
for
black
real.
beats.
No, for real.
Hold on, let me
And
see
he
the
got a
beats.
fanny pack.
Let me see the beats.
Yeah, give him the beats. Yeah.
Where's your fanny pack at?
Yeah,
I ain't got my fanny pack with me. Hold on. Yeah,
you gonna have it today at the
you gotta ask me the
mimosa?
probably yeah, probably I might have it with me then. You know what I'm saying? We had a good game. You know what I mean? A Reeves did his thing. You know, we just been playing team ball. You know what I'm saying? Luka, you know, Luka's crazy. It's magic. You know. I don't know. That's
What about that book?
Oh yeah, I finished the book. I started a new one. I'm on page 5. You know.
On page 5.
Ain't that what he said last time? He was on page 1.
Man, he said, this is
He
my
said-
first time reading it all the way through.
Facts.
You know, he's a really smart guy. Man, if you don't read Malcolm X, you should have a lot more to say than that.
No, for real.
Especially if you're currently reading it.
Hey, what if he's not good with getting put on the spot?
I feel like hey,
Have you
I
seen
ain't
him on the
gonna lie.
podcast? Well, you know that's not really on
Hey,
the spot.
I ain't
That
gonna
ain't
lie.
really on the
Facts.
spot.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a conspiracy theory.
LeBron can't read.
I was just about to say he probably won't be. He probably can't read.
I think so. If you look at him, every time he has a book, he's
at the
within
beginning.
like the first 5 pages.
yo.
Like he just
He's
started.
always starting something new.
no,
Damn.
no. Every game, you ain't reading no one book in 2 days.
Allegedly, that's
I had to
ignorant.
tap that for our safety. We just joking for.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying? We just joking, gang.
Look at how he glazing himself. Look at his eyes and look at how he's looking at this dog. Look.
Hey, JB, keep the camera on him.
Hey,
Look.
he made history.
He look like he about to start crying.
He made history.
I understand, but he
Hey,
done probably
that dog fresh than a
he
bitch.
probably seen this dog several times before that picture.
But I got a question for Barbie though.
Prototypes.
They didn't want to give him like a side of the little suit jacket that he had, the suit short set with the briefcase.
I like this outfit better.
I do, but I just
like
know.
this outfit better.
I just know.
We are family. Head ass.
That's
I'm
his own-
mad they gave him these plaid
That's his
pants. though.
foundation.
They could have gave him some cargo shorts, not no plaid pants.
Imagine niggas
Cargo
playing with a
shorts with
LeBron doll right now.
You ain't gonna play with it. That whole
No,
staying
for
in the
real.
box.
Did that hoe come with a basketball at least?
No,
No, bro. No basketball.
Straight street accessories.
Street accessories.
That's crazy.
They going into the store,
Why
fakely
you
going
got
into
the
the
dog?
stores with
I'm
LeBron.
mad
And you got
that
the
they
dog
didn't.
ankle showing.
They got
'Cause
Barbie
that's how
behind
he,
the coffee
that's how they
shop
wear their
counter.
pants.
Did they give him? Did he have multiple different outfits, or is it just
No,
only one
it's
outfit?
No,
that
it's
one
just that
outfit.
one outfit. That's why I
I
said they
think
should
the
have gave him the suit short
headphones.
set.
I think the headphones, the hat, and the fanny pack are removable and all that. The jacket probably is too.
Yeah, they should have.
My thing is, I understand he signed with Nike,
That's crazy.
but they couldn't at least put his own shoe on
I
him.
knew I should have got him. I knew I should have got me one.
They couldn't at least put his own shoe on him.
That nigga sad he didn't get $1 himself.
Nah,
Look
because
at
they
him.
put his shoe on him, then he gonna have to get even more of a royalty.
Ooh, the watch too.
Oh, they put that Richard Millie on him. That's a Richard Millie. I know that structure.
I mean, he signed with Beats and Nike already, though.
Exactly. That's why they got him. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'll make sure I cop the next superstar
Go to eBay. see
doll
how much it
release.
is.
I'm not paying $300, $400 for this doll. I'm not. I promise.
That's twin. Nah, you should have kept it on his face.
They'll never say that's twin to me.
That's definitely twin.
Target got it?
Maybe out of
Nope.
stock.
Nope.
I was at $75 out of stock. Yeah, you ain't getting that no time soon. They only made so many.
Yeah, they ain't re-releasing it.
That's crazy that they're not re-releasing it. It
Go
sold
to-
out in like
just
2
go
days.
to eBay. Just go to eBay real quick.
It sold out in like 3 days.
Nah,
It really
it
sold
was
out
probably
quick.
They
Same
probably
day.
sold out same day.
Look
I
at
highly
the top
doubt
on the right side. On the right side. Scroll down. 110.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
It's probably fake. That's the one straight from China.
He already opened it.
So he already opened
Nah,
it.
for real. Look at his pants. He pigeon-toed. LeBron James ain't pigeon-toed. No, you wildin', bro. That don't even look like
Those are the
LeBron.
generic pictures.
That look like
bro.
Lance Stevenson.
Those are the generic pictures that
Pants wrinkled.
Yeah, they look like Lance Stevenson. They ain't LeBron. Go back up.
Bro, them is
Look
the
at his face.
generic pictures, bro. He didn't take them pictures.
It looked like one of the shoes was missing the Nike sign.
That man painted that crown on his hat himself. That ain't even the shape of the logo.
That's the one that's straight. He got glasses too?
Yeah, the shades.
That's the one that's straight from China.
She don't even look the same.
Why do you take that picture like that, bro?
That's how he was looking at himself.
No, for real.
That's funny.
Look. Same face, bro. Same face.
Bro.
They did not have to do that. Oh, that's hilarious.
That looks like he's writing a book.
Man, literally.
Boy.
He looks like an author in that picture.
Nah, I'm gonna have to see, bro.
That's the outfit he wore
I'ma have
when
to
he
see.
opened the school.
And look, it's a last one, boy. Every one ain't your last one. Ain't nobody got time for that. He gonna keep that last one sitting right there. He gonna keep his quantity at 1.
Facts.
Just so it can say last one, so people can just hop on and keep buying it. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. As soon as they buy it, you gonna upload a new profile with last one.
I put a bidding war on that hoe.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody got time for him or them? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they playing with my emotions like that.
He came out right in time
didn't
for
want
the
to talk
playoffs.
back, but I don't really read that much stuff, and just trying to focus on my journey.
General Manager Nico Harrison of the Dallas Mavericks. He had this closed door, no cameras
hear this
meeting
shit.
with reporters. The reporter said, "You didn't believe that the team that went to the finals last year with Luka as a centerpiece could contend and continue to contend for championships." And Nico Harrison said, "I'll say this again, defense wins championships." What do you say to that?
It's just sad in the way he's talking right now. I never say anything bad about him, and I just want to move on. the fans, my ex-teammates, I always keep it hard. It's time for me to move on from that.
Have you spoken to Nico Harrison since you left Dallas?
No,
Have you spoken to him on the night that you were traded?
no,
Was your intention to finish your career in Dallas?
of course. It's an easy question.
Man, to hear that,
I'm gonna let y'all get all y'all stuff out.
okay, before that, I want to play this too. Just because
Souvenir from that night.
it goes.
Oh yeah, he's still there.
You hang up the phone the night you're traded, and you threw it.
Yes.
Do you have that phone?
Yeah.
You still use that phone?
Yeah, it still works.
So, we talked about this before. The trade happened on my birthday.
It's your fault.
So, Luka throwing his phone and me wanting to, but I had a house full of people, so I had to maintain my temperament. Granted, I'm an LA fan, so I was partially happy, you know.
Fuck you.
But when the trade happened, I thought it was the dumbest thing ever, and I knew that the Mavericks just completely ruined themselves like they did last time. It's a revision of 2011, 2012, or 2012, 2013 when they just gave the whole team
That
up.
was a little bit different though.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No,
We
it
couldn't
wasn't.
afford all. We had Tyson Chandler in the prom. Jason Terry wanted money. We couldn't afford everybody.
If they wanted a ring, all he had to do was be like, bro, chill. And I'm sure they would have chilled. A lot of them didn't leave because they needed to leave. A lot of them left because they thought that they had, like, we'd be like, bro, look, we're trying to get a ring. I can give you this, but I can't give you that.
I know Tyson Chandler, Jason Terry left because of money. I know it was like 8 out of 15 players that was gone,
Bro,
and they didn't get a chance to defend their title. But this is nowhere near the same scenario.
I hear you, but I feel like if you go to the Western Conference Finals and then the finals, and then the very next year you trade away the star player, I equate that to that. Even though Dirk stayed.
Dirk ain't going nowhere.
Even though Dirk stayed. But to hear that, you know, so like I said, boom, on my birthday, trade happens, boom, 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 boom. I already knew it was going to be one of them joints, and I already knew that he was going to go to the Lakers and go crazy. I never had any miscommunication. I knew that's what it was going to be. I knew that. Him throwing his phone makes me feel better. Him saying that he wasn't going to leave makes me, because I knew he was frustrated with it. I knew he was frustrated with it. That's why he came and dropped, 45 on their head.
After crying.
Bro.
Against the defense that's supposed to win a championship.
I mean, the whole team
45.
The fuck
Bro,
outta here.
I don't care who wasn't there. AD only had 13 points.
What you mean? You think Kyrie was about to stop that?
AD had 13 points, bro. AD
Sorry
in Dallas
ass.
had
If
13
Kyrie
points.
was there, would he have been a better game?
No,
Why?
because
Kyrie's not stopping Luka.
and he's coming back from
I'm not
injury.
asking
He has
Kyrie
to play
stop
soft.
Luka, but I'm asking Kyrie to hoop.
He's coming back soft. He can't play the same way. He's going to have to be more of a three-pointer and assist god. He wasn't going to be able to drive to the lane and do all that crazy ass left, right, boom, boom, booms because his knee was still recovering. So he was going to have to shoot the three. He was going to have to come off the pick. It was going to have to be a Steph and Clay type-esque basket Mavericks game. And AD was going to have to set the high pick and roll, and he was going to have to be able to do what he was going to do. But he only had 13 points and, 9 rebounds, I think? And that's it.
Trash.
And that's it. That's all he had the whole game. He played the whole game. Meanwhile, Luka had, 31 in the first half?
Yeah,
21.
31.
It was 31.
31.
He had 31
Oh, yeah,
in
it
the
was
first
31
half.
because I thought I said he was going to go for 70 before the game
You know what I'm
started.
saying?
Like, all right, he on pace. He on pace. But
Facts.
But nah, dog, that's what he should have did.
I thought he was going for 77.
I'm about to say, he should have went to Dallas
I
and
would've
dropped
went
77 on him.
77 on that.
I was mad they pulled him out the game.
I would have went in there
I will
smooth,
say the
like,
fans,
I'm on
they was
every
tripping
shot
a
every
little bit.
time.
The fans were tripping a little bit when they was booing because they got called for the travel. I felt like they took it. Yeah, but
Okay.
but I feel like y'all taking a little too far. I know y'all love Luka, but hey, he's still on the other team. Like,
Nah, forget that.
like I'm okay with them cheering for him when he make a basket, but on the travel,
they cheer for him
booing.
every single made basket.
True. That was
a home game
I'm
for him.
telling
That's
you,
what-
dog. Like, bro,
I already knew it was gonna
wanted
be
to
like
go to
that.
that game so bad. That tribute video was so good. I would have cried too. I ain't gonna lie. I would have cried with him. I would have went over there and wiped his tears.
Hey, yo.
I'm just saying, bro. I would have consoled him. Somebody got to rub
Hey,
his
yo.
ain't nobody rub his back the whole time the movie was playing. The whole time the clip was playing. He was down there by himself with a little towel crying.
You still gotta let him get his emotions out. But once he came and went through the line and was with his teammates, he was good.
You know, it'd been crazy if the Dallas Mavericks players went over there and then like stood when while the video went on. That would have been live. That would have been live. Like, bro, we ain't know you was going. You know what I'm saying? We support you, fam. It's all love. It's all good. Do your thing, bro. Ball out. Now let's have a good game. But that would have threw his head off. He would have came out there and been trash. He would have had 19 points. He would have been AD.
Nah, I think he would have scorched them even worse.
He would have got 77 in.
Yeah, facts.
I don't think so,
But
man.
no, my whole take on this, Nico, horrible move. I feel like he's been doing things that are kind of like a too smart for your own good type of thing. Like, you know, he traded for Gafford and PJ last year. Great. We had a perfect team.
Perfect.
We went to the finals. Come back this year. All right, you let go of Derrick Jones Jr., pick up Najee. All right. Our issue in the finals was never defense. It was scoring. Luka was the only person scoring the ball. There are games 1 and 2. You go back, look at games 1 and 2. If our players hit half of the open shots that they had, we win those games. Those games were close. The final game was like really the only one that was a true blowout. We come back. You're saying defense wins championships. You make this trade. We don't get anything in return. Not even draft. Mikal Bridges went for 4 first-round draft picks. Rudy Gobert went for like 5 or 6. And we just did a pick swap.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you're not getting anything in return.
And we gave them more players than they gave us.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
We gave them Maxey. They gave us Max.
We gave them Maxey and Morris.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Morris.
Nah, I like Marquise
He
Morris.
was just there, you know, for the culture. Veteran leadership in the
But do
locker
you
room.
blame Nico or do you blame the ownership?
The ownership, and I'll say the ownership because
Nico just doing what they
this
told him to.
secret press conference, that's why Nico didn't want cameras and voice recorders there, because he knew he didn't have no real answers.
Right.
When he was asked, when has a team ever gone on to win after sacrificing offense for defense? He could not give an example.
Because there isn't one.
Isn't one. And what was I about to say? You go get AD for defense. Our interior defense was never an issue. We got Lively and Gafford. We're struggling right now, perimeter defense, because you didn't let go of Derrick Jones Jr., let go of Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin, which
And he's hurt.
that's dumb because you're giving up a player that's slightly better defender for someone who is way less than on offense.
Facts. I don't know. We'll see how the rest of this plays out, because at this point, they're out the playoffs anyways. So that's what they did. You know what I mean? That's on them. They'll figure it out. But this was a great pod, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, make sure y'all follow us, subscribe, comment, like, share, the whole 9. At Dropspot Radio on Instagram. Twitter coming soon. TikTok coming soon. Patreon coming soon. You already know what it is. Until next time.
You are now tuned into the Drop Spot Internet Radio.
Get that real shit.
#1 station for the drip and the drop.
Hey,